Hi guys, and welcome to this very late 2021 Project Pan finale. 21 makeup products till the end of 2021. I have actually already filmed this video, and only when I wanted to edit it did I realize that the microphone ran out of battery and there was no sound. So I had to refilm it. This is what I'm doing now. This finale is actually quite disappointing to me. I have not used up as many items as I anticipated. And the reason for that is that within the last month, literally from the beginning of December, I had, first of all, COVID. So I stopped wearing makeup for about a week. And then I suffered 4 allergic reactions. And these were full-blown allergic reactions. My face was swollen. In fact, my face looks terrible now. It's not swollen anymore. But after every single allergic reaction, my skin would peel off. Literally all sorts of very strange things would happen to my face. It would become incredibly red, inflamed. So I couldn't really film anything because I just looked utterly terrible. And the makeup does cover it up a little, but it's not gonna make my face look the way it should regardless. I suppose the really harsh lighting that I'm using probably blends things out a little bit, luckily. So hopefully I don't look like a complete scarecrow. Nevertheless, this is basically why I've not actually used up all of the items that I was certain I was going to. I was basically sick almost continuously for the last month. I didn't wear makeup as much, and it's only now that I'm trying to get back to my old routine and wear makeup like I used to. Nevertheless, let's talk about the products. I have used up 3 products since the last update. The first product is this Bourgeoisie Healthy Mix Foundation. No surprise there was hardly anything left. I just literally scraped the walls with a brush. That was all there was in the last update. Love this foundation, literally one of my very favorite drugstore foundations. The second item is from the Balm Highlight and Contour palette. It was a powder. There was hardly anything left in the last update, so this was the one. So even with the minimal amount of makeup that I've been using in the last month or so, I still managed to quite easily use this powder up. It was, I would say, just okay, definitely not a favorite. And the last product that I've managed to use up is a nail polish. This is by OPI, and this is in my point exactly. This was a grey nail polish. I did complain about it because it was very sheer. So I've managed to literally use up half of the bottle within a month or so. And that's a lot, and that's because I literally had to put 10 coats on my nails for the color to show. It was a lovely color, and I would love to find the same kind of color, just not as sheer and liquidy. Now moving on to the products that I've not used up, but I've made some pretty good progress with. This to me is a major disappointment. This is the contouring powder by Sleek. I was certain I was gonna have it used up. This is what it looks like. As you can see, there's hardly anything left. I suspect if I was to use it for another 2 weeks consistently, it would be completely gone. But again, as I said, I was not wearing makeup all that much, almost at all, in the last month, so I really did not have a chance to use much of it. I would try to continue using it in the next few months just so that it is used up, because I kind of don't like when I have a product that is completely gone. There's literally just a teeny bit left. I'd rather just have it used up completely. The other disappointment is this nail polish base. This is a peel-off base, like a no brand. I got it on Amazon. I think it's like from China. I suspect I have probably 1 use left in this bottle, but nevertheless, it is 1 use left, which basically means that I've not used it up. The other product that I was certain I was gonna have used up is by Urban Decay, and this is the all-nighter makeup setting spray. It's a mini, so it was only 30 mils. That's where I'm at. I mean, I just introduced it into this project pan as a replacement at the end of November, so I literally had about a month to use it up, but I think I could have. I could have if I was using it on an everyday basis. Not much left. I will continue using it, and I suspect another 2 weeks or so and it will be gone as well. Another disappointment, this is a video of disappointments basically, is this MAC eyeliner pencil. There's almost nothing left. Look at this. This is basically what it looks like. This little thing. I still managed to sharpen it, so I will continue using it, and I really like it. I really, really like using it. It's just such a staple at this point of my everyday makeup routine. It actually helped me a lot when my face was very swollen. It kind of gave a little bit more dimension to my eyes, so there were days when even with the swelling I had to wear makeup because I had to leave the house and my face looked absolutely terrible. It was bright red and just, you know, I would not be able to really face anyone with a face like this, so I would still try to put some makeup on. But yeah, I've not managed to use it up, even though there's hardly anything left, as you could possibly see. And I guess the last disappointment, because this is the last product that I was kind of confident that I would have used up in the last month, is the lip gloss by Max Factor, Max Effect lip gloss in Cloudy Red. This is a huge lip gloss by lip gloss standards, 13 mils. That's where I was in the last update. That's where I'm at now. It might seem like there's not much left, but actually this is the widest part of the tube, and as I said, it's a humongous lip gloss, but I was still hoping that I would have used it up, and most likely I would have, if it wasn't for the fact that I was stuck at home for a month basically, kind of. I still used it a few times, as you could tell, because I did manage to mark it. Now, the remaining items are the items that I knew I probably would not have used up. There is one item that I was kind of on the fence about. I wasn't entirely sure. There was hardly anything left, so there was a slight possibility that I might have used it up if it wasn't for the fact I wasn't wearing makeup for so long. And this is from this palette. This is this brown eyeshadow. I used it in the past both to contour my eyelid and also in my eyebrows, and it's a really lovely shade. It's actually quite sheer. I really enjoyed using it, and there's hardly anything left, as you could tell, so sadly I will probably continue using it this year because I've not used it up. The other product for the eye area is an eyebrow powder. This is the one from this trio, I suppose, from collection, the one in the center. I've been making a steady progress, but you really don't need much. So I have been using this primarily in my eyebrows lately. I still kind of used it every now and then on my eyelids, under sort of like a shimmery eyeshadow. I've been using it now continuously, literally for 2 years, I think, and I still haven't used it up. So yeah, I will continue using it in 2022 as well. The next product is also an eyeshadow, and this is by Bourgeoisie. I have put this in this little cup from Real Techniques brush because I wanted to see where I was. So I have managed to mark it this time a little bit, but it's one of those things that you really don't need a lot of. So it takes a really long time to use it up, and it's an eyeshadow. Eyeshadows are notoriously hard to pan, as anyone who's been using an eyeshadow would be able to testify to. The last two products are lip glosses, and I knew I was not gonna use those up, so there's no disappointment there. The first one is, again, Max Factor Max Effect lip gloss in Weekend Spa. When I introduced it into this project pan, I marked it here. I didn't know where to mark it, to be honest, because the product was all over the tube, but I really don't think I've moved past this point since looking at the amount of product in the container, even though I have been using it and I've used it quite a few times actually, but nevertheless, I just didn't mark it in the right place to begin with, so there's no way for me to mark it now. The line stays where it was when I introduced this product into this project pan. The last item is another lip gloss, and that's from Estee Lauder, and this is actually a mini. It's called Pure Color Glass, and that is in 06 Magnificent Mauve. It's a mini. It actually has, I think, over 3 mils of product, so for a mini it's actually quite a lot. I'm not even entirely sure if it's a mini, to be honest, but it looks very small, even though it does actually have a lot of product. I literally used it maybe 5 times this entire year. So, well, last year. So, no, I've not made any progress with it whatsoever. And I think this is it, guys. I hope that I haven't missed any of the products from the last update. I'm overall happy, I suppose, with the number of products that I've used up overall this year as a part of this project pan. I have used up quite a few, but yes, this finale is disappointing. There's nothing I could do about it, but I was hoping that I would have used up the majority of those products, and that just did not happen. Nevertheless, I do hope that you enjoyed this late finale and that you will like and subscribe. I will be publishing an intro to my 2022 project pan shortly. That again got delayed because of my face issues primarily at this point, so that will be coming soon. So stay tuned for that, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.